In this tutorial, you'll learn how to request accommodations each term from Portland Community College Disability Services. Before you can request accommodations, you need to apply to Portland Community College, register for your classes, attend a Disability Services information session, provide documentation of your disability, and meet with a Disability Services counselor. To log into the Accommodations request system, go to pcc.edu/disability in your web browser. Select the Login option, then sign in with your MyPCC username and password. After you have logged in, if you have any important messages, you'll see them at the top of the page. Directly beneath those messages, if any, is the section Select Accommodations for your class. Under Step 1, Select Classes, the classes that you've registered for will be listed. Classes that you've registered for by 6 o'clock p.m. should appear in this list the next morning, but can take up to 24 hours. If you're waitlisted for a class and have a specific need for accommodations for the first class session, please contact your DS counselor. You should only request accommodations for classes that you have already registered for and plan to attend. This system is only intended for accommodation requests. It will not make changes to your class schedule. Select the classes for which you want to request accommodations and then click Step 2, Continue to customize your accommodation. Next, you'll see the section marked Final Step, Select Accommodations for each class. This contains a list of all the classes you selected on the previous page and shows you a list of all of the accommodations for which you are approved. If you think an accommodation that you should have is missing, contact your DS counselor. Check the box for each accommodation that you want to use in a class. Please select only the accommodations you know you will use. Now click on the Submit Your Accommodation Requests button. Your requests have now been made and notifications will be emailed to your instructors 1 week before the term begins. If you do not want a notification to be emailed to your instructor, please contact our office as soon as possible. If you want to print a copy of the faculty notification letter, select a class in the drop-down menu. Click on the Generate PDF button. After a minute, this form will be saved to your computer. Now you can open the downloaded PDF file and print it. Repeat this process for each class that you want to print a notification for. The forms are specific to each class, so be sure to take the right form to the right instructor. After submitting your accommodation request, you can use the system to check on your request status. Go to the My Accommodations link in the left sidebar and click on List Accommodations. Now you'll see a section called List Accommodations for this term. Use these Next Term or Previous Term links if you want to view a different term. For each class that you've requested accommodations for, you'll see the status of the request and links to modify, cancel, or view the history of the request. This system is not connected to PCC's registration system and will only make changes to your accommodations, not to your class schedule. If you need to add or drop a class, please go to the My Courses tab in MyPCC or contact registration. For more information and help with accommodations, please contact the Disability Services office at any PCC campus or email disability.services@pcc.edu.